Hello my loves and welcome back to my YouTube channel, specifically a big shout out to the moms today. I'm going to take a wild guess and assume if you've clicked on this video you are probably a parent. Checking in from mum to mum, how are we doing? My fellow Father Christmases out there. It's game time babe. We are on official Christmas countdown. How are we all doing? Every year I do a Christmas gift guide of some sort and I just thought this year, I'm not even going to try and like put up fronts babe, do you know what I mean? I'm so deep into my mum era, my mum season of life right now. Thought what would be more fitting than just an official dedicated Christmas kids gift guide video. Not to toot my own horn, but I do kind of have to give myself a bit of a pat on the back this year because I am done. It is the middle of November. Christmas is ticked off my list. If you guys have been around for a little while, you may know I am currently 35 weeks pregnant. I never thought I would be blessed to be having a Christmas baby, but here we are, 2024 is the year. My little baby girl, my third baby, is on the way, and I could not be more excited to be welcoming her into the family. But with that parked in my mind, I was like, okay, like I am not gonna be my typical December mum self, Christmas Eve mum self when it comes to presents this year. If you guys are new, hello, my love, welcome. I have a 3.5-year-old son and an 18-month-old son too. So it has been like go, go, go. And I can't lie, I made the most of the Amazon Prime deal day. I just thought it would be fun to share through everything I've bought the kids for Christmas this year. I'm gonna go through some things that are still on my wish list for picking up in the Black Friday sales. I've also gone around our playroom and picked up some absolute must-have, like total winners for my kids in this house. So I can guarantee no matter what age your child, what gender your child, what stage of parenthood you are in, I have so many gift ideas for all of your beautiful babies out there and I'm very excited to share them with you all. So make sure you give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. I'm also going to leave all of this linked below in my description box. I have an Amazon storefront that you guys can go and shop all of this at. I have it all kind of like sorted into different folders. I have a big Christmas kids gift guide folder in my Amazon storefront. I also have like an Elf on the Shelf section. I also have a Christmas Eve box section. Before we do dive into today's video, I just want to remind you guys that Christmas is not about how much you spend or the gifts you give. It is so much more about memories you make, the laughter you share together, and the love that you guys build as a family at this time of year. It's so easy to get caught up in the pressure of Christmas and the pressure of buying more, buying bigger, what social media tells you to do, because it's really easy to compare our lives on there and we all spend so much time on the online world. At the end of the day, who I'm going to be making Christmas most special for is my children, and I believe that children aren't going to remember these crazy things that we buy them. They're going to remember how loved you made them feel, how present you were with them in their childhood. It's never about the size or the price, it's about the feeling of feeling valued and treasured and loved in their family unit, and having parents that are there with them in that moment at Christmas time and all year round. The lasting impact of a toy is not going to have half as much as the lasting impact of taking the time to play and laugh and just be there with your kids. So while I hope that this video is really helpful for those of you guys that are watching, just remember, best gift you can get anybody this Christmas, whether it's your child or your parents or your boyfriend, is simply the gift of being there and being with them, giving our time and our love. To share some of that Christmas love with you guys, I am actually running a little bit of a giveaway for this video. I thought it would be nice to spread some Christmas cheer. I'm going to be giving away a £100 Amazon gift card to one of you guys watching this video to spend it on whatever you would like. I wanted to share with you guys just how appreciative I am of you guys being here watching this video this Christmas. It means so much to me, and as always, I'm so thankful for the love and friendship and support that I have through this incredible platform online, and I never take it for granted. So all you have to do is make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on, make sure you follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok as well, and then just comment below on this video what your favourite item from this gift guide is, or a special Christmas memory, or what you're looking forward to doing this Christmas, who you're looking forward to spending it with. For an extra entry, you can also share this video on your Instagram story. Just make sure you tag me so I can see it. Merry Christmas, my loves, and let's get into it. I'm gonna start off with an absolute must-have in this household. Like, these are the bread and butter of how my kids spend their playtime, essentially. So like, if you don't know about Magna Tiles, you must have been living under a rock in Parentville. They are absolutely amazing for learning motor skills, teamwork. There are so many different like TikTok pages that you can get inspiration from. The amount of stuff I've built with Magnetiles, I may as well add it to my CV, do you know what I mean? I've built monster truck ramps, I've built 5-story castles, I've built Paw Patrol lookouts, like, the world is never ending. There are so many accessories that you can get for them too. I have actually bought this for my eldest for Christmas this year. This is the Magnetiles Downhill Duo. It's basically just like roadblocks for racing little cars down. My kids spend easily at least an hour playing with these Magnetiles completely solo. Even if you already have Magnetiles, I would say that picking up some accessory kits are a really good Christmas present idea. Next on the list, we have puzzles. So this is actually a fan fave that we've had for a few months. We are really into learning toys in this household. This one is one that works really well for both age groups because my eldest is learning the alphabet and spelling and things like that, and my youngest is obviously learning the names of animals and animal noises and stuff. This is from a really, really popular brand on Amazon called Melissa & Doug, and they do the most amazing learning toys. This is a new Melissa & Doug one that I've picked up for Saint for Christmas. It's just this vehicles one, and he's getting really, really into actually like sorting puzzles like this, so I thought that that would be fun. You also have this one that my youngest loves too. Again, just really good for like colour sorting, motor skills, all that kind of stuff. Following on the Melissa & Doug train, I have this. This was like one of Prime Day's biggest sellers, and I had to see what the hype was about, so I thought that I'd pick it up for them both for Christmas. This is the Melissa & Doug Slice and Stack Sandwich Counter. It's basically just to add to a kind of pretend play world, and if you have a toy kitchen or something that your kids enjoy, then I think that this is a really good addition. They do lots of stuff like this. I also bought this from Melissa & Doug. This is a dentist play set. Now this is at so many different soft plays and like toy areas out here that we have in the US. Every single time my kids are just so gravitated towards it. Anything like doctor, dentist, police, firemen, they just love all that kind of stuff at the moment. And I just thought this was a really good one to even develop like teeth brushing skills and learning more about hygiene. Moving on, I'm going to talk a little bit about books. My babies absolutely love books. Both of them have from day one, to be honest. I could sit here with their bookshelves and like take you through every single book that they have loved and adored, and like ones that have been really, really good for their development. But honestly, we would be here for donkey's years. I could probably just do an entire solo video based on books, to be honest with you. This is one I've picked up for Saint, who is my 3.5-year-old, is absolutely obsessed with dinosaurs. Kind of has a bit of a more junior version of this book, which I'm going to pop up here, and that has been absolutely fantastic for his development of knowledge with dinosaurs. So I thought I'd get something a little bit more advanced for him. Now obviously I know he is only 3.5, so he's not exactly going to be reading the pages, but I just thought that the illustrations in this book was something that he was really going to enjoy. I definitely think treasuries, encyclopedias, bigger books like this are so good for kids Saint's age. Both of them also really love the Story Orchestra books, so we have the whole collection of these, but I just thought I'd bring over the Christmas one to show you guys. If you haven't ever heard of the Story Orchestra books, they're so beautiful and really, really special books to give us gifts, birthday presents, Christmas presents, new baby presents. Essentially, they're all written and based off of different composers' music. So for example, this one is Tchaikovsky, and each page is a button plays you different parts of their music, and the illustrations are really beautiful, and do them for just all of the kind of like classic tales like The Mountain King, Swan Lake, Carnival of the Animals, just really fun, just tales. So they are always a win. Other books that we all really love in particular have to be the Richard Scarry books. I only just recently found out about the Richard Scarry books, and oh my goodness. In fact, before this entire video becomes entirely about books, I'm just going to send you straight to my Amazon storefront, because again, I do have a folder specifically for children's books on there that you can do as like a stocking stuffer, or you want to spend a little bit more and get something like one of these. I definitely think that you cannot go wrong with a book as a Christmas present for a child. Another kind of staple has to be some kind of arts and crafts station, colouring station, DIY station, just a bit of fun, bit of colour, bit of messiness. I actually recently bought a few bits to make a learning journal station for my eldest. Honestly asked to get this out every single day. Whenever we finish lunch, it's, Mummy, can I do arts and crafts? Wake up in the morning, Mummy, can I do some cutting and gluing? And again, Amazon really is kind of the best place to get all of this stuff, just because it's so cheap, it's so easy. This is one of his learning journals that we have done. Now, I'm not saying you have to do a learning journal, but just as a little bit of inspiration if you guys are looking for any. I think just all of this stuff makes for really good stocking ideas, like the little eye stickers and coloured card for them to do some cutting and sticking. These are what you can do with these dot markers. It's just like so fun and easy. You could honestly probably fill a whole stocking with just their arts and crafts station stuff. I have also seen some really beautiful Christmas, I don't know how to pronounce it, I just googled how to pronounce it. I think it's pronounced Huga, apparently, but it's spelled like hide ring books, and they are just of the most beautiful, cozy little Christmassy scenes. This is something I have bought for my youngest Romeo, my 18-month-old. This is by a brand called Le Toy Van. Love Le Toy Van. They are absolutely amazing. I have loads of their stuff already, and when I saw this, I thought my 18-month-old would absolutely love it. First of all, obviously, it's just like a really beautiful wooden toy because Le Toy Van, these are just so gorgeous. I also thought this was just a really good one for learning animals. I just thought it would look really nice in his room, you know, as like a decor piece. So kind of win for him, win for me. Oh, I can't believe I'm literally getting out a baby girl present. Okay, just to show you guys another Le Toy Van toy because I just am honestly so obsessed with them. I actually picked this up for baby girl's room. Obviously she is even younger than a newborn at the moment. She is still in womb. But when I saw this on the Toy Van, I just couldn't help but want to purchase it as a keepsake, really. I literally remember my days as a young girl playing with my Lego castle, Playmobil castle on the landing of the stairs in my childhood home, and I just would spend absolutely hours, and yeah, obviously she's not going to be doing that for many years. But I just thought this was absolutely beautiful. So if any of you guys have any little girls out there and you're looking for a doll's house, I think this was a really beautiful one from Le Toy Van that I will link below. Over here, I may as well bring this one over too. Toys for my eldest, but again, probably both of them are going to be playing with it. Paw Patrol lookout. He is just going to absolutely love that. I'm so excited for him to open it. Like, honestly, I just know that he's just going to absolutely die at that. If you have a girl and she's not necessarily into Paw Patrol, I feel like a really good version of this for girls would be the Barbie Dream House that I see on Amazon so much. It's also always on a really good deal, especially around times like Prime Days, Black Friday. I'm either going to be the coolest mum in the world for this, or I'm going to be the dumbest mum in the world for this. Am I prepared for this? I don't think I am. But I did it, and I got them a powered car. So everyone, keep me in your prayers. I don't know if you guys can see, it is a Jeep Wrangler Jurassic Park theme. I just never thought I'd be saying such boy mum kind of words. This one in particular does actually like light up, make noises, is so fun. And I can see them now zooming around. I'm gonna be there with my like literally 5-day-old baby thinking, why did I do this? That's by Fisher-Price. Quick note, if you are going to buy anything like that, make sure that you do the research and like read blurb down below in the description box of the product, because on top of buying that, I did also have to buy the battery to go with it. I'm going to run through a few more baby specific toys now. These are ones I've picked up for my 18-month-old. First of all, I bought this. Romeo is very much a baby that loves to be involved with everything we're doing. So when we're in the kitchen, I thought that this would be a really good addition, not only for him to obviously have some fun, but also just to like kind of keep him in one place, keep him out from under our feet when I'm trying to make him lunch, and teach him the alphabet. So this goes on the fridge. They have lots of different letters all in here. They can then put on and learn the phonics, learn the alphabet. That's gonna be Romo right there. I'm hoping it's going to give him 10 minutes. On the same kind of theme, I have seen these going around everywhere, and this is one that Saint would probably use quite a lot too. One of those ones where you just literally hold the little card machine and then you put different cards in and it tells you the word, what it is. I think these are quite cheap as well, quite a good stocking stuffer idea. Again, a really good just like basic toy for babies his age. He's very much in a kind of matching, sorting, organising phase of development at the moment. I thought this would be perfect. Really good for colour recognition, fine motor skills, shapes and hand-eye coordination. I don't know if you can see there, but each egg has 2 different halves to it that you kind of just match up, and just a bit of fun. Okay. I'm gonna have to put this together, which I'm definitely not gonna do right now. I bought one of those learning cubes for Romeo. I have been obsessed with these ever since Saint was a baby. I just never actually bought Saint one. This one in particular, there are a few building bits that you need to do to it and be made into a walker. So actually this would be a really good first Christmas present idea too, if your baby's a bit younger. There's lots of things and activities for them to do on here. Again, really good chances to use their fine motor skills, puzzles, things like that. There are so many different types of those on Amazon, but learning cubes are definitely such a good present idea. I feel like if you are somebody that doesn't have kids, but you maybe have a baby in the family, like a niece or a nephew, and you don't know what to buy them for Christmas, like as a parent, hands down, great present idea. Except this is a toy that Romeo has already been loving and using, but this is the Fisher-Price Farm. Guys, the amount of hours I have lost Romeo to this. Again, been really good for him learning different animals, different animal noises. This one also.
Hey, the chicken laid 1, 2,
Really good for kind of interactive learning. It comes with all the different little animals and you put them in their stations, and it comes down and it's just fun. While we're still on the baby topic, this is a really random one. It's somewhere in the playroom. We got a really, really good toy for Romeo that is so good for his fine motor skill development. And it's this little woodpecker toy that basically you pick the worm out with this magnetic stick and then you feed it to the bird and he absolutely loves it. For my fellow sporty mums out there, again, this is something that we have to set up, but this is another thing we've picked up for Saint this Christmas. Actually just an outdoor football kit. So this comes with a football, goalposts. I even think it comes with like cones and stuff like that, but basically football training. Saint goes to football training twice a week. That boy is absolutely obsessed, and so that was one present idea that his dad had for him, was a football kit outside. Speaking of being outside, this is something that is on my Black Friday purchase list that I really, really want to pick up for Romeo. Romeo loves like nature and being outdoors. I mean, it makes sense because he is a tourist. I have seen these little bug hotels going around and I just thought, oh my goodness, like that is so perfect for a nature loving baby or child. Creative outlet to give them. There are also some really, really good like practice herb gardens and stuff that I've been looking at for Romeo. I think it's really good for teaching them independence, being outdoors, basic skills, all of that kind of stuff. So again, I'll link them below. Last thing I've actually bought for them for Christmas, I haven't got it out because it's too big and we need to set it up, but we did actually buy them one of those, I'm going to call it the nugget couch, but it's actually not a nugget couch because we got a dupe off of Amazon. It's essentially just like a little soft play sofa. It has two big floor cushions and then cylinder pillows and triangle pillows and different shapes, and you can make like dens out of it, forts out of it. Are missing kind of like a seating area in their playroom, so I just thought that would be absolutely perfect. Another really good gift idea, a little push along bike. So I always think that 18 months to 3 years is such a good time to get them on things like scooters and bikes, provide them with so much benefit of learning those skills later on in a couple of years time. A Tony box. I've also seen these other things called Yoto players going around a lot at the moment, which also look really good. A Tony box, if you guys haven't ever heard of it, is like a little audio player. It's a box you can put different characters on and then it will sing their songs, tell their story. The Yoto player, I think, is essentially almost the same thing. I think that it just has a slightly different feature of having a clock and white noise for sleep too, and maybe even a nightlight. So either of those are really good options. The stocking fillers, you could get the cards for the Yoto player or the characters for the Tony box. Again, Black Friday is a really, really great time to pick those up because they are just on such fabulous deals. Lego, you can never go wrong with Lego. If your child is a little bit older, then I think a Nintendo Switch is a really, really good one to pick up on Black Friday. I spent so many hours on The Sims growing up. Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, even the Hogwarts game, like give it to me. I'm so excited for that era of parenthood, I can't even lie. Sylvanian families are a really good gift idea. Again, you can kind of get the stocking stuffer fillers for that bit too. You can get the tree house if you are looking to spend a little bit more. Baby Annabelle is always a win. Baby Annabelle accessories. I mean, your world is endless. Board games. Absolute must have. You know what? I bought Guess Who in Home Goods the other day. I saw it. It was like $10. I thought, I wonder if Saint would enjoy that. He absolutely loves it, guys, and he's 3. I mean, Guess Who's just a classic, but there's also Bop It that is really fun for kids of all ages. Cat's Cradle. Who remembers Cat's Cradle? I feel like that's so fun. Obviously, if your kids are a bit older, they can do Monopoly and things like that. Pop Trumps, just like, let's not forget about the board games. Let's not let the board games die. I wanted to talk a little bit about Christmas Eve boxes because I know that this is something that a lot of parents choose to do nowadays, and whenever I share mine anywhere, I always get so many questions on it. So guys, looking for some Christmas Eve box inspiration, this is what we have. I just bought these for the kids, each on their first Christmas with their names engraved from a really lovely little company on Etsy. I just loved the look of these. I thought they looked so classic. And then inside, obviously I tied it up on Christmas Eve, but I also just kind of use it as like a keepsake special Christmas box. So in here I have all of the ornaments that we've collected for the kids. I mean, Romeo's only had one Christmas so far. So I have one of these for them each. These are really, really adorable if you've never heard of these. These are the Elf and Elfie little pixies. Ours have Christmas specific ones, but they're just like these little matchbox mice that live in here, and they're very cute. All of them have a Night Before Christmas book in there. This is our Christmas Eve book. We always do the Polar Express as a movie and then the Night Before Christmas book on Christmas Eve. I will also usually get them a pair of Christmas Eve pajamas to unwrap in here, some chocolate coins I have in here, and then I did speak about these in the video, a couple of vlogs ago. But we also always get the most beautiful stuff from a small company called Munchkin Mail. And again, I will leave them linked below because they are just absolutely beautiful, and I do think that they have a discount code for you guys if you want to shop, which is just LE10, ELLE10. You can get some really, really special bits from there from Father Christmas. So nice list badges, which are always a really lovely thing to put in a Christmas Eve box. Some magical reindeer food that you can sprinkle over on the night of Christmas Eve in the garden. Bespoke Christmas letters from Father Christmas. And when you place your order, she will ask you kind of like, you know, what are you really proud of that they've done this year, something that they've overcame, stuff like that. So it's really lovely, and we've done that for Saint every year, and it's just really special to look back at his letters from Father Christmas. And last year's Romeo's was learning to eat yummy toast and stuff like that. So it's just really, really sweet, and I'm definitely going to be keeping that up as a Christmas tradition through the years as they get older. She also does the nice lists, which I thought was a really lovely touch to like tell them they've officially made it on the nice list, which I'm sure every child is just so relieved to hear. And then she also does these, which are the magical elf arrival and leaving letters. So if you do Elf on the Shelf, which is something that we do, then these are really cute to just like pop under the tree on November the 31st or December the 1st to tell them that the elves have arrived. I don't know if you guys can see that on there, and that you're in for a wonderful month of magic and fun. While we're on the topic, I may as well just go all out and tell you about the rest of our traditions. Another tradition that we do with the kids every year is we get them to write their Father Christmas letters. Obviously mine are still very little, so this is kind of still a tradition that we are coming into. But I bought these little envelopes and I actually got them in the sale from the White Company last year, so this was £5, and I have one for each of them. I'm going to keep this as something to like put their Christmas letters to Father Christmas in with all of their gift lists, and then just every year what they asked for when they were little. And I also bought these for them this year. These are their advent calendars. I am just like, when it comes to Christmas, I just love everything kind of nostalgic and really like feeling really magical. So I really wanted to get them both a felt advent calendar this year. I bought these ones from Pottery Barn. This is Romeo's one. It has his name at the bottom, and I just thought that would be so lovely to put up in their room every year. This is Saint's one here. Very cute. I wanted to get them a different one each. Yeah, in there I'll probably just put like, I mean, maybe if they're still so young, that maybe even toys that they already have, like a little Hot Wheels car one day and a chocolate coin another day, a candy cane, a joke. Okay, you guys, that's gonna go ahead and finish off today's gift guide. I really hope you enjoyed it. I said at the start of the video, I just really want to remind you guys, it is not about the gifts, it's not about how much money you spend. It really just is about making it as magical as you can through the time and presents that you can offer your children or your loved ones in any way at this time of year and always. Having said that, I do hope that this video was helpful in case you are looking for gifts. Don't forget to subscribe and give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. Merry Christmas, and I will see you in the next video.